Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Hell yeah. That's it? Thought we were going to get like some beats. Anyway, guys, welcome to 2064 Read-Only Memories. Here comes the beats. This is what I was waiting for. Oh yeah. Ooh, this game came out in 2017, but listen to that soundtrack. And sorry if it's drowning me out right now. I'm probably going to turn the volume down. But right now, who gives up? Who gives up? Bust down. Let's go. Yeah. Cause I'm a star boy. What is this, a freaking The Weeknd song? This song goes hard. I'm looking up this soundtrack after this fucking recording for sure. So good, mother. Okay, let's click past this. Can we get past this? Does controller work? I have no idea if the controller works for this game. Okay, I guess controller is not enabled. Let me just use mouse keyboard then. Let me just use mouse keyboard till I got things set up. I was going to use controller, but I'm not sure if I have that enabled at the moment. I'm going to have to figure that out. But anyway, welcome to 2064 Read-Only Memories, everybody. Let me start by turning the music down a little bit. As much as it's awesome and everything, I need to, we need to give it a little bit of a, it's so good, but it drowns me out. I know it does. I'm going to turn down all the volume. And the voiceover, I'll leave it one notch higher because the voiceover is real good. Especially that voice for the intro. That guy had the deep, chocolatey, delicious voice. I liked it. I'll leave it everything else the same. Vibration, flip GUI, running back from virtual cursor. That is... I was hoping to use a controller, but... Oh, it's working. Okay. For some reason it wouldn't... Controller is working. Okay, cool. It wasn't working while I was on the title screen, but it is working. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about it. 2064 Read-Only Memories. Why am I playing this? So you wouldn't be wondering, wow, that's super random. When the hell did you say you would play this? I never have. So here's the idea. I've been doing all these playthroughs for the last year and a half or so during this pandemic while I'm sitting at home working, just not having a lot to do on certain days, so I just have extra time to record some stuff. And I've just been thinking lately, like, okay, I still have other things I want to get to, but I have a big-ass backlog of Steam games, right? And so many of them have never even been requested, never even been thought of. Nobody even thought to ask me to play them. And I'm just like, if no one ever asked me to play any of these ones, I'm just never going to see them. Or maybe one day I'll see them whenever I ever stop Let's Playing and I just decide to do this on my own time. But I said, fuck that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm literally just going to go through and just click on ones that I'm like, okay, what is this? Because I have no idea what it is. Just go through ones that have never been requested. I've never even thought of them. The only reason I have them is either through a Humble Bundle or somebody or some crazy guy named Funky G bought that shit on Steam hella randomly, not even knowing what the hell it was. For the most part, though, I will say I got most of these from Humble Bundle. That's why I don't know much about them. This one in particular, I don't really know anything about. I don't even know if it has gameplay. It might just be a freaking visual novel, like adventure type game that we've been playing. I really don't know. But the idea with these playthroughs that I want to start doing with this is I'm going to go through my Steam list. Damn, another bop. I'm going to go through my Steam list and just pick out games that I don't know what they are or never have any intention to get to them in any other capacity and kind of do the one-off Wednesday treatment. But the caveat here is it won't just be one-off Wednesday. I'll just be posting these randomly. But if I do like one enough, and it's not a ridiculous time investment, I might sit there and finish the whole game, you know, like I've been doing with some of these other playthroughs, like the Broken Sword playthrough, or other visual, the other point-and-click stuff I've been doing, like Paradigm and Deponia, you know, those kind of playthroughs. I'm kind of trying to emulate those short Steam game playthroughs in a way where it's like, I know it won't take that long for time investment, it's an easily focusable game I can do while I'm working, and at the very least, there will be some games that don't fit that description, but at the very least, I want to try a bunch of games, even if they're just something weird, something short, something like, oh, this is cool, but I don't see me doing this for more than one, you know, session. The idea of this is just kind of try out each game. If I like it enough, I'll keep going. If I don't, we'll move on to the next one. And yeah, with this game in particular, I really don't know anything about it other than its name and the intro that we just got. In terms of gameplay, I don't even know. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's going to be like a click, maybe not point-and-click adventure, but like a little adventure game with lots of dialogue. So, enough intro. Hopefully most of you who are interested in this like series of Steam games I'm going to do, you've watched this intro. Otherwise, I'll have to explain myself on every video. But either way, let's try out this game. 2064 read-only memories. Let's click new game and let's get it cracking, shall we? I'm quite excited about it, if only because the music just bops. I'm definitely looking up the soundtrack after this. Are we going to get the intro again? Because I don't need the intro again. We already listened to this.
Neo San Francisco, 2064.
Like, we know the year.
The world thrives on our constant
I think this is still the intro again. I'm going to press the button twice to skip, because we technically heard this in the intro. I'm just going to skip it. It looks like it's the same exact thing. I do like that guy's voice. All right, y'all. Welcome to the prologue. Perfect type of thing for an intro, like not just intro, but a perfect type of thing for a demo recording sesh. Home sweet home, y'all. Okay. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. Musty? Okay. Musty's good, I guess. Okay, so now we're looking at things in this room. We got a book. We can look at the book, we can touch the book, or we can talk to the book. Well, let's look at it. Copy of Wigfield. Sometimes the old books are the best, especially to keep your window propped open. Okay. This is definitely a point-and-click style game, for sure. Classics can get boring pretty fast after multiple reads. Besides, it's more useful holding up the window. Oh, it's propping up the window, I just noticed. You give the book a pep talk. Keep that window open. Hold your position. Don't lose focus. Good job, book. You did it. Wow. This is going to be ridiculous. It's not even doing reps. Out of all the books on the shelf, you picked this slacker? Indeed. All right, let's look at the coffee. Coffee, the great equalizer. The one thing that the poor and rich alike need to chug through the day. You assume. Okay, can we use it? Or can we take it? Drink? Can we talk to it? This cup has really cooled off on talking. It lost the hots for you a while ago. Too many puns, it hurts. You take a sip of the old stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. The letters F and K, I like it. Your ID card. No. Wait, what? Oh. The only thing I have in my inventory is my ID card. Super no. Okay, so don't dip your ID card in coffee. Yo, it's Lappy. What up, Lappy? Ah, good old Lappy. It may not be the most powerful or the fastest or have the best screen, but, well, it works. Booting up Lappy. Here we go. Lappy's a bit of a relic. Okay. Hello, Lappy. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Okay. Okay today, Journal Logic, Lips Live, or Lips Inbox. Well, let's check out everything. Okay today. Okay today is Neo San Francisco's most beloved morning show, all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. Neo, Oklahoma? I get it, because okay today, Oklahoma today, I get it. This is the show's online newspaper called The Scan Line. Okay Today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Okay. Can we use it? Oh, here we go. Current events article. Look at it. Story about the human revolution. Okay. Can we read it? Human revolution remains vigilant and hashtag stay human. Protests in Upper Market. December 19th, the Human Revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various Genus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. Genus, the gene splicing treatments facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genus employee Mort Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We're here to help people who need therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been of paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. The Human Revolution stands behind their claim that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. The group feels that the goals stated by Genus, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary dark future. They're playing God in the most senseless of ways. We were born human. Who are we to mess with our genes and to start turning everybody into who knows what? Said one protester who asked to remain anonymous. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as this story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. June Val Miranda, OK Today. Charlie Nova.
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere and Tonight in the Stars. Join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Sounds good, Charlie. Moving on. Sports article. Examine the headline, sure. Story about our hometown Neo San Francisco 49ers. That's a real, actually. That's the actual real team of the San Francisco. That's it? Okay. Local news article. Examine it. Story about a broken down Froyo stand. Okay. Read it. Golden Gate Park vandalism on the rise. December 19th. Reports showed that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of rogue ROM committing an act of vandalism. Okay, so a rogue ROM committed an act of vandalism. So those robots from the intro. The car was evidently attacked and damaged by a large ROM that had no shell. Witnesses state that the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a ROM being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the ROM is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange ROM may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the ROM, rogue, or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the rogue ROM is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this wild ROM the real deal? Or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as the story progresses. Mel Hopkins, OK Today. Okay, I guess that's all for this situation. Let's go back. Let's check out some of these other things. Journal Logic, what is this? Journal Logic isn't the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still updates for a machine as old as yours. Okay, so this is... Journal Logic is my Microsoft Word, shall we say. Before you can review the GX Ultra Beats, you must become one with the GX Ultra Beats. Where did you put those damn headphones anyways? GFX Ultra Beats. Okay, so there's some headphones around I gotta go find. Alright, let's look at Lips Live. This is Lips Live, the premier online video network. This app is like a mesh of all active streams. It's like YouTube. The walls are paper thin. Watching a live feed at this hour would probably cause your neighbors to kill you. You wonder if there could possibly be anything nearby that might aid you on your quest. Headphones, maybe? Definitely. Your inbox. A hell so terrifying, so specific, so personal that no other living thing should dare enter. Luckily, you're the only person with the password. Oh shit. Spam email? Look at it. Get cheap crash. Only only 99 creds for 30-day supply, 212 stims. Scam mail? Hello there, I am Princess Emma Thomas. Yes, the Princess Emma, heiress to the digital empire of the Horse Fortune. I write you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. You see, it has become frozen and I need to transfer it to at least 5 different accounts or the World Bank will seize my credits, amounting to 4,194.1 credits. Please, if you could send your personal credit ID marker to me immediately so that I can send you your 20% of the fortune. I only require that you send half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part? There's literally nothing that can go wrong. So grab yourself some Vegemite and welcome to the Queendom. What is this email? Some bullshit is what it is. There's a bill. Let's read it. Your account is past due in the amount of 1,396.4 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service. Power plant power. Ah, yes, that age-old choice between food or electricity. Indeed. Work email. Hey there, I'm the lead editor for What the Fuck Sounds, formerly OMG Sounds. We're a new and upcoming audio review feed looking for hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. We'd be able to give you some great exposure, and if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some creds your way. Don't they know people die of exposure? Ha 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 ha. Rent email? Okay, let's check that out. According to this email, your rent is nearly due. Better get that article submitted soon. Okay. Promotional email. Coupon for 5 credits back at the Hassie Infinity. A Hassie Infinity has all of your daily calories, with none of the nutritional value, like the opposite of a diet version. Invitation? An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Trisha Lee, Dr. DDS. Why would your dentist invite you to the lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. It's probably a trap. Weekly update? This is your weekly update from Vintage Tech, your #1 source for classic technology. Popular pieces this week, The King of Click, a retrospective on the classic Model N keyboard. Unsubscribe. Yes, please. Request denied. Subscription cannot be modified. Lame. Well, it looks like we're done here on the computer, unless there's something else I can click on, which doesn't seem to be, so log out, boys. We'll be back when we find the headphones. There's a big strawberry. This plant is in pretty bad shape. Isn't it supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? It looks like a big strawberry. I think it's a vase with a plant in it, but it looks like a strawberry. Careful, the poor thing is more fragile than a snowflake. They say plants react positively to conversation, but this poor thing might be too far gone already. Poor plant. Rip plant. I think this is my headphones. Hell yeah. I don't know. I'm having fun just kind of looking at everything in the room right now. Your friend Hayden gave this to you. The group is old, but the music is timeless. That's what he said, at least. YMO. Thanks for the tunes. Maybe one day they'll get released on Lips Music. One day. Stack of papers. Look at them. Stack of papers for your unpublished novel. Let's just grab the headphones, dang it. A pair of GX Ultra Beats headphones. The ultimate in budget audio. You'd better try them out so you can start crafting your review. Talk to him first. The smart headphones are enjoying your voice in high definition. Ha 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 ha. Take them. Yo, we got headphones. Let's go. We're making progress, y'all. These are those GX Ultra Beats you have to do a product review on. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. I don't know, like the fucking computer. Let's try it with the sink. You don't know exactly what ooze is, only what that ooze is, only that it seems to be growing day by the day. You pass. Fridge, look at it. The video screen on the front says, mustard half full, spoiled milk 10 days past expired. Ugh. you. Alright, so we can go in there and check out stuff. There's a door there. There's a bed. I'm guessing we just have to use our laptop with the headphones. The GX Ultra Beats sync automatically as you start to watch a live concert from Oakland. Not Neo Oakland, it's just Oakland. So, okay, cool. Let's boot Lappy back up now that we have headphones on. Maybe now we can watch that YouTube video. Lips Live or whatever. The GX Ultra Beats sync to Lappy automatically as you connect to one of the less pornographic feeds. Your best options are usually limited to video game streams, old concert recordings, and live cams of baby animals. Your choice is clear. Lappy's speakers feel neglected, but now that you have the first-hand experience needed to start actually writing the review, first part of your work is done. You're so accomplished. Ready to write that review? All right, time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul. Bit by bit. Character by character. Finished. Now to send it off to the editor. Awesome. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Oh, are we already going to sleep? I mean, I'm kind of okay with it. I already pretty much am done here. So I'm cool with that. Let's just go ahead and go sleepy buys. First of all, let's talk to bed. This bed only chats back when you're sleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function. Okay, sleep time. Go to sleep, bitch. Go to sleep. Let's pass the day by and do something else today. Eh? Oh, shit. That's scary. Who's sneaking in my apartment while I'm asleep? That's terrifying. That's one of those ROMs, isn't it? What the f...
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Yeah. Who the fuck are you, though? Hello?
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
I can't say that I am. What? How did you get in my apartment? What the hecky? I like that. What the hecky?
Oh, I hope you don't mind.
That you broke into my apartment while sleeping?
While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
Oh, really?
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my microactuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
Bitch, why are you at my place? Who are you? Why are you here? What the fuck?
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
I broke it. How did you get in here? Forget all that. Tell me why the fuck you're here. I'm calling the cops. A snag?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
So you broke my shit.
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well.
Thanks for breaking my shit.
I would consider it no great loss, though.
Uh-huh.
Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Because it's all I got. I don't have enough money for a new computer, fool.
Don't fret.
Okay, don't fret.
I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
So you're saying I have a living computer now?
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
Well, that's nice, at least. By the way, who the fuck are you again?
It is the least I can do.
That's nice, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
You're nervous. You're a robot.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
You know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
What does that mean? Slow down. Just start from the beginning.
The beginning. Okay. Yes, I can do that. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Okay, and why am I your best hope?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
Huh. That's interesting.
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Okay. I've never looked for a missing person, but I could try. Why should I get involved? I haven't seen Hayden in forever.
I took into account that you might not want to help me out of the goodness of your heart, as they say.
Uh-huh.
But considering your recent slump in published articles and the lack of liquid assets in your bank accounts,
So you're saying I need money.
I figured you would jump at the chance to be first on the scene of the violent disappearance of a prominent parallax researcher right in the heart of Neo-SF.
Sure.
Am I wrong? Maybe you store your cash under that ratty mattress in the corner.
Hater. Point. Was anyone out for Hayden? Sure, let's ask that.
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner.
Okay.
Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked.
Okay.
It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Huh. Okay. So why would they want him then?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped.
He
I
must know
suspect
something.
It has to do with me.
And yeah, what's special about you? Who are you anyway? What do you have to do with it?
Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before.
So just let me
I am
introduce
Turing.
myself. Turing? I can't say I'm a fan of your name. Can we give you a nickname?
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
Okay. And so how are you different from any other ROM?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them.
But
But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic.
so you're an AI is what we're getting at.
As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact interact with the world around me.
Right. AI.
But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How would you know, one way or the other?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Well then, I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account.
Oh,
and
cool.
the car has just arrived.
Wait, so we're gonna go right back to his apartment, the one that just got broken into, the scene of the crime, essentially? I don't know if that's the greatest idea, but I guess that's what we're doing. I can totally afford that. Lead the way. Why not go to the police? Okay, bobblehead, I'll help, but there's better be a story here.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much. In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation.
Okay.
I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
Why not go to the police?
No, we can't. One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this. My calculations show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite being a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider. If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease. We must keep this to ourselves for now, please.
Okay, okay. Lead the way. And away we go! I don't know how much I really like this limited game window thing. I'm probably going to be modifying that for the video's sake, so you guys probably won't see, but this game has a very small window.
That's strange.
Like, gameplay window is what I mean. Anyway, what's strange?
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired.
Uh-oh.
I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Okay. Perhaps a maintenance robot took care of it?
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Before we go any further, I feel I need to clear the air between us. Events have been proceeding faster than I am capable of processing them, and I may have been overly critical of you in our previous conversations. I have put you in an unexpected situation, and it was tactless of me to question your motivations. Let's strive to have a more harmonious relationship from now on.
Sure. Don't worry about it. You're upset about Hayden. Whatever. Whatever. I'll just say the first one.
Oh, a lucky break. It seems my access codes still work.
Cool.
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Okay. We shouldn't disturb any evidence just in case we need to go to the police. Just be careful. You made your point about the door. Let's just head in. Let's just do that. Okay, it doesn't look like there was much of a struggle. Are you sure he was actually kidnapped, Turing?
I do not make a habit of entering people's homes in the middle of the night without permission for no reason.
Okay. But I don't know that's true. You could
Breaking
lie
and
to me.
entering is just not a sustainable hobby. So yes, I am quite certain. I saw it happen myself. I should have stayed and tried to protect him. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
Maybe he just said, you know, maybe he just went quietly. He didn't struggle. Aren't you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Well, okay then. Comforting. Why don't you? Please don't. It'd be fun to see you try. I don't know if I should prod the robot. I'm just gonna say, please don't.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people.
He has, you know, compassion.
The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you.
Got it. You know, if I go around tearing people's arms off, what do they think of me? Exactly.
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Exactly. Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But
What's done is done. We need to focus on finding him.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Is this what this game is? Just point and click investigation? I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm just pointing it out. Should I be looking at everything? There's a lot of stuff going on here. Look at the plant. This plant is doing much better than the one at home. Photos. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world. Working at a company like Parallax ensures you'll be more than well off. Got it. ROM parts. Look at them.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
Okay, can we touch them? What reason would you have for taking this? You don't even own a ROM. Bitch, maybe someday I will. You don't know. He might not never be back. Alright, window. Look at it.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords.
Okay.
This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
Luckily, you're a fucking robot.
Critical system damage would be unlikely, but I would certainly have damaged my legs beyond repair, so...
So?
I took the fire escape.
Oh, that's fair. Of course you did. You're not stupid. Alright, computer. Or stack of books, I guess, first.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
Under them? Tablet, okay.
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card.
Okay. I guess if I find the memory card, we'll be back.
That's Hayden's computer. Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Why not?
Your door used a much simpler set of algorithms with a much weaker processor. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms.
Complex indeed.
Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Can't you just download the knowledge from the meshnet?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert.
Fair enough.
The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability.
Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. You are one.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
No one cares.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Weird. Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction, still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Huh. Why do you feel, though? You're a robot. Let's get back to searching. Okay, broken tech? What's this about? ROM component and Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. Busted. He might have dropped it in the skirmish. Game consoles. Few vintage game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's a Mega 16, a Dural, and even a Familink. We gain the strength of the temptation we resist. So, you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. Awesome. Television is looping through some of Hayden's feeds. Tech banter, Ted's code tips, augmented eye. Okay. There are no buttons on the screen, and there's no need to watch TV right now. Okay. What else can I interact with here? Anything? Can I use the computer? We didn't try that. You have no idea how to log in. Okay. Memory card. Oh, there's two objects here. Looks like an old high-density memory card. Something in the room might be able to read it. Take it. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's use that memory card, baby. Memory card removed from items. Also, I got my first achievement in the game. You put the thing in the doohickey. What achievement
Hayden
name?
must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
If only, if only. Tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask. Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district.
I thought that was in Kamurocho.
I'll mark it on your city map.
Alright, we're going to Stardust. Sounds good.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character.
Tomcat.
Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
Perhaps. My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system.
Then hurry up, son.
We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you.
Sounds pretty sweet to me.
For example, example, I'll be able
Por
to
ejemplo.
reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about.
Cool.
I just need to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Okay. Don't you know literally everything about me already? Huh? You just sigh at
This
me?
is just how things are done.
Okay.
I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program.
Less efficiency.
So, here we go.
Here we go.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system.
Okay. I'm here.
I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM.
Okay.
If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide.
GameFAQs.
Or contact our support department directly.
Or ROMFAX.
First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Sounds good. Cut the crap, Turing. We need to go. Alright, my name for show. For show. You already know. The funny thing is, this is like my username. This is my actual name online, so it's like, how fucking fitting, right? Funky G, baby. Funky G, baby. Funky G, baby. Let's go.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Yes, sir. Yes, actually.
Thank you. I have input your name.
As Funky G.
Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
Oh my lord, really? We get to pick our pronoun, they, them, their, and theirs, she, her, and hers, he, him, and his. I'm gonna go with that. Wait, what's the other options? Zers. Custom pronouns. Custom?
Please enter your pronouns.
That's hilarious. No, I'm good. Can we go back?
The pronoun you've tried to enter appears to be blank. Please try.
Can I go back and say no? Can I change my mind? Oh my, I actually have to choose. Alright, well, as much as I'd like to fuck around, I don't want to mess with the dialogue too much. I'm just going to stick with he. That's fine. I'm going to use the him pronouns. I am male, after all. And I don't mind people referring to me as such, you know? The pronoun thing, I guess I understand how people can get, you know, bothered and offended by it. But even so, I feel like that's one of those overblown things that, sure, people prefer things a certain way when they're being talked to, but it shouldn't be something you get offended by. Like, especially when it's not so readily obvious to every single person out there. So if you get offended by it, then you're just... I feel like the people getting offended by it are more a-hole-ish than the people who aren't just, like, asking about it right up front. Because asking everybody their fucking pronoun right up front is way more of a hassle conversationally, especially if it's something you're just asking somebody quickly and then you're never talking to them again. It's like, I'm not going to remember what the fuck you were, like what pronouns to say to you, if I never talk to you ever again.
Should it be is or are?
He, are, or is. I am one person, so is.
Here's how your pronouns look in action.
Funky G went to the park. I went with him. He brought his Hassie. At least I think the Hassie was his. He is a good friend.
Does that look right?
Indeed. We good.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns.
As he, him, his.
Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Ooh, tacos, please. Omnivorous, vegetarian, halal. Kosher, gluten-free, vegan. Alcohol-free. God damn it, Turing. I mean, I'm cool with omnivorous. I pretty much eat any type of thing. Obviously, I'm a picky motherfucker, won't eat certain things, but I can eat anything, so it's fine.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Yep, I'll eat whatever. Correct.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Cool.
Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again.
Okay.
In review. Does that sound right?
Your name's Funky G, your pronouns are he, him, your diet is omnivorous, you sound right, yes. Correct.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, that was relatively painless.
Yeah, sure. I mean, this intro is taking a lot longer than I would have liked. I really don't know where the gameplay aspects come in. I guess, like, if it's just literally going to be point and click, we're just looking at every scene we come to, looking for objects we can interact with, and using them on objects within the scene. I mean, that's all we've learned so far. If that's the whole game, I don't know how interested I am in this unless I actually get into the story. So far, I don't know how invested I am in this whole Hayden disappearance. I mean, part of me still thinks this Turing little robot bitch is not 100% trustworthy, but that's just me, because AIs, usually with these AI movie/game/whatever, there's always one that's more sentient than it lets on, and, well, it's probably responsible for a lot of the bullshit that goes on. Just saying. But anyway, continuing to play for now. I'm at least going to give the game, you know, a little bit longer before I decide to either yeet it or complete it, I guess is probably the best way to put it. I think somebody already does a series like that. It's called the Yeet It or Complete It. So I'm not that creative, but I just thought of that off the top of my head as a pretty good reference to make here. But yeah, obviously another thing I would like to know for those of you who are watching this and had made it this far into the video, let me know if you're enjoying this, like this specific, like any particular playthrough that I do here. And that might sway my decision to keep going as well. Like, you can even say, like, hey, it gets way better from here on if you keep going. It has a great payoff, or, you know, things like that to kind of keep me possibly coming back, you know? Because this is definitely an easy-to-play game while I'm working. I can literally just click through dialogue and point-click at things. But yeah, I gotta feel like I'm more invested in this before I'm, like, all in to finish this whole game.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF.
Okay.
The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening.
Okay.
Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
You got something in mind we can do when we get back there? Wink, wink. Well, I guess I'm ready to go. There's not much else to look at here.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better.
Sure.
It will be an efficient use of our time together.
To hang out and converse, and so you can learn enough to murder me? Sure.
Thank you for escorting me here.
Sure, welcome.
Let's head back to your home.
Home again, jiggity jig. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Okay, thanks for letting me know, because honestly, I did not know that. Do I just, like, press start and go to save? Oh shit, prologue over, y'all. It's time for chapter 1. Let's see how the gameplay really is now. I was kind of hoping to get past the prologue, unless the prologue had its own, like, stuff going on. But chapter 1 officially begins. Let's see how this goes.
You know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
What the hell is Crassula ovata? Also, how do I save? Well, hold on. Maybe it's in the
Have
options.
you been overwatering it?
Oh, that's my plant. Okay. My what?
This jade plant you have on the windowsill here.
Oh, it's jade.
It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Oh, cool. Plant's name is Wilty. I got it from a friend a couple months ago. Time to give the landlord a call.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office.
Well, thank you.
And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through.
Probably not.
I I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't fuck with them.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe?
We could try that.
I will continue to formulate a stratagem.
Okay. Plant's name is Wilty, by the way.
How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant. They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck.
Beautiful bonsai, huh? Okay.
Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Okay. So, what do you want me to do about the plant, then?
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon.
Whatever you want to do, robot.
You just have to remember to water it less frequently.
Sure.
Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it. Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Wow. Whatever you want, bro.
Excellent. The supplies should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing.
What?
When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health.
The bee leaf. You see how they spelled that? Motherfucking puns, man. So anyway, talking to them, I did that earlier.
There is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition.
Basically, it's all bullshit.
Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn.
Sweet.
It'll really pull the whole room together.
Cool. Can't wait for my whole room to get pulled together.
You know, once we get the sink fixed.
Sure.
Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat.
Cool. Let's go.
We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Sweet. This I'm actually quite interested in because we're getting into the actual game. Right now I want to check out this whole save situation. Let's save it. Choose slot 0. Save. Save game as G. I don't care. Hello? It's not letting me input anything. Do I have to type it? Oh, whatever. I'll type it. I don't care. I just wanted to put G. That was weird that it wouldn't, like, let me just click it. But, alright, cool. We got our first save. We're good to go. Save frequently, y'all. I don't really know what kind of progress you can lose, though. Is this the kind of game where you could fuck up and you should make decisions? And, like, if you don't make the right decisions, you fuck things up? Like, I have no idea. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep the music where I have it right now as well. I might notch the music and the sounds down one more notch because everything's still pretty loud. Alright, well, let's get to the map and get on with it, shall we? It looks like our options are the Stardust Club or home. Stardust Club, here we come!
Well, this looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth.
I mean, I hope so.
From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early.
Hell yeah,
Hopefully
dude.
we can find Tomcat inside.
Shit's fucking
And
cracking.
some answers.
I hope it's a host club, like, you know, like Kamurocho. Okay, so we have a parked car, wreath, door, bouncer, open sign. Should we look at all this stuff? I guess. A 2062 ZIS CR4 Coupe. Perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on a car. This almost looks meticulously handcrafted until you notice it's the exact same one as the one on the front door. These planters are completely self-contained. Bacteria live in the base. They take in oxygen and release CO2 while keeping the soil rich by breaking down decaying materials shed by the plant. Tap on the glass, but it doesn't seem to notice. Because it's completely sealed, water never leaves the system. If you watch closely, you can see the condensation roll off the top and back down to the soil. It's open. The sign says 24/7. Well, let's talk to the bouncer then. Or let's look at him first.
I'm surprised they're using a human bouncer instead of a ROM. That's a nice, authentic touch.
So authentic. Hug the bouncer? You try to hug the bouncer, but he pushes you back with a cold glare.
Welcome to Stardust.
Okay. Welcome. Thank you. That's it? That's all you got to say to me? Can I just go in then? Door of Stardust isn't inviting. It looks packed. Let's go on in. Wait, these partying silhouettes are just painted on the windows? Partying silhouettes on the windows?
Hold up there. Got
Hold
ID?
up there, fella. I do have ID.
All right. Looks good to me.
But I'm going in. See ya.
Welcome to Stardust.
Welcome to
This is
Stardust.
the place. Have you ever been here before?
Nope. Not my kind of zone. This is my first time, but I don't think it'll be my last. Who could stand this music? I mean, the music in this game so far has been a bop. I'm definitely looking up the soundtrack no matter if I come back to this game or not. Anyway, it's my first time here, though.
The atmosphere is certainly exciting.
So exciting. Look at this buff bartender.
I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system. Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal.
Are you saying I can't sit here and bob my head to the music?
Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Check the bar?
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
Maybe. Alright, well, first of all, we got an empty chair. It's a chair. Movie poster. Red World, an abstract indie flick premiering at Castro Theater. Red World. Let's look at this whiskey glass. It's a shot of whiskey. It's not yours. Then I won't drink it. Bartender. Zazen poster. Poster for the band Zazen, one of the more popular live acts here in the city. Scrap Brain, its new single by Zazen, sponsored by Arena Box. It's a poster and for the new art exhibit at New Drive. Ad. It's a new poster ad. I said and. In the Fillmore district. Flyer for Zone 3, a new arcade that opens on Christmas.
I've saved the location to my memory. Let's check it out after the investigation.
We're going to the arcade later, and I'm super hyped about it. Can't wait, baby. Can't wait, baby. Can't wait. Let's talk to the motherfucking, look at the motherfucking bartender, baby. Gruff-looking man holds down the bar. He seems friendly enough, given his size. Let's just talk to him.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
What's up, playa? Just wondering if I could ask you a few questions, and I need some answers.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
Den Svenska Bjornstammen, Persian June, Sunshine Cloud, Wolf Bite Shot, Blue Boy, Gut Punch, Butch Flower, Onyx Rum, Clumsy Belarusian, PT, Bears Winterini, Bionic Femme, Modest Connie, Mo Sugar Rush, Core Op Eel, Fluffy Dream, Sazerac, Natasha Allegri, Blue Fairy, Ingredients and Ratios, may pull you closer, Buzzer, Cure Royale, Beer, Air Drink, Power Play, Green Tea, Whiskey Arita, Radamaster, Scotch Drop and Roll, Rusty Nail, Subtle Bitch, Sickly Sky, Tastes Like Orange, Spicy Gentleman, Rusted Lace, Sober Chauffeur, Hassy Spike, Netherworld. Drinking Game, Groggy Nog, Dougie's and Cream. TMF, Tokyo Tea, Whiskey. Wiener Juice. Fucking Wiener Juice. I can't get past Wiener Juice. I'm sorry. Fucking Wiener Juice? Really? That's so... Canopy, Garibaldi. Sour Apple Teeny, 7 minutes. Fucking, I don't know. Antarctic Harvest, Michelada. And then we're back to Den Venska Bjornstemen. Alright, so it looks like we've cycled through everything. Oops.
So many drinks.
I guess we're getting to Butch Flower.
Remind me, what's in that?
Oh shit, I don't know.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says,
Gin and elderflower liqueur, simple, rustic, and clean.
Does that sound good?
No. Not at all.
Like what?
It's fucking gin, I'll pass. We can actually ask what's in this stuff. I want to know what Wiener Juice is. Please tell me what Wiener Juice is. Wiener Juice. Wiener Juice. Wiener Juice. Wiener Juice. Wiener Juice. Wiener Juice. There it is.
So many drinks these days. Remind.
Dictionary, the Open
A
Alcoholopedia
tumbler
says,
with ice, filled halfway with amaretto, and the remainder with heavy cream. So basically, it's like a cream, like a White Russian, but not. Yeah, White Russian is probably a good way to describe it. I mean, it's got the heavy cream with the amaretto, so it's like kind of a sweeter drink. So yeah, fuck it.
Does that sound
Let me
good?
get some Wiener Juice, bro. I'll take it.
Ah, all right, you got it. Coming right up.
Hell yeah, give me that Wiener Juice, boy. Got that served Wiener Juice.
Now, what is it you need to know?
What do you need to know? Tell me more about yourself, sir.
Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid.
Majid.
I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that.
He owns
So,
it.
what do you want to know?
Not to be rude, but don't places like this come and go in a flash? But they say Stardust is forever.
That's true, and it was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great. But after that, the interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing. But I guess I'm just stubborn and kept throwing good money after bad. Ha! After 2 years in a remodel, things started to pick back up again. Slowly dug ourselves out of the debt hole. We got some regulars around. They started bringing in enough new folks, and it reached critical mass pretty quick.
Okay. So what'd you do before Stardust?
Mostly got myself into trouble. When I immigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills.
So he's from Pakistan, hence the name Majid.
But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work. Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life. I wanted something regular, peaceful. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was.
Okay, well, that's cool. We're looking for Hayden Weber. Anything?
Hayden, scientist guy, does some kind of computer research at Parallax. Pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's around here tonight. Our place doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. Go figure.
He goes to a fucking club to scout out young programming talent? Yeah, no.
I can ask around, find out if anyone's seen him. I'll let you know.
Sounds good. Anyway, I'm looking for a Tomcat.
I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to.
Okay.
I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet.
Okay.
Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking.
Thank you very much,
Well, it
Majid.
was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them. Good luck.
Thanks, Majid. You the man.
Enjoy yourself.
I'll try.
And don't be a stranger.
Never. All right, cool. So Majid, we met Majid. That was interesting. I guess we'll head over to the dance floor next. We have 3 people. Let's meet them all, I guess. Hello. A woman stands at the drink table, quietly people watching. Hello.
Yes, can I help you?
Are you Tomcat?
Huh? Tomcat is... Oh, wait, I get it. You headed right up to the chick with the ears, because of course she'd be the one with the cat name.
No, I'm asking everyone, okay?
Unfreaking believable. Find them yourself, jerk.
Bitch, please. I already asked everyone else.
Fine. But you didn't think of how that would sound? Look, I'm cruising for cuties right now, and cat jokes are the biggest turnoff. I don't know where Tomcat is, so look for them elsewhere. And one more thing. Don't expect others to be so kind, or even me most times.
Okay.
You want to talk about the hybrid thing? Cool. No one's trying to hide it, and you won't have an easy time avoiding it at this club.
Okay.
But jokes, puns, and worse, assumptions, that will get you blacklisted fast.
Okay. Stay away from puns. Got it.
We don't all have the energy to handhold genotypical people who can't spare 10 seconds to pull out their ROM and look things up. If you try to pet me, your arm is coming off.
Okay, okay.
We clear?
I'm clear. Jeez.
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Oh.
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to.
Understood. Let Tomcat know we're looking for him if you see him.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Just get moving.
Damn. What a bitch face. Oh, shit.
Hi there. I heard you were looking for me.
Hi. I assume you're Tomcat. I didn't... Anyway, what's up? Are you Tomcat?
Yours truly, though.
Okay. The music switches
Although,
up.
while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly.
Okay, okay.
I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law.
Okay.
Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
Yeah, little old you. Is that why that woman was giving me such a hard time? Nah, we good.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
A friend of yours, Hayden, has gone missing. We found a note saying he was going to meet you.
Hayden's missing. Well, it's one way to sour my night. I already saw you got us a little wrong with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation. Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with?
Sure. Tell us about yourself.
Oh, sure. You may have even heard of me in the news way back when. About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers. Ooh, caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal. Earned myself an enforced net blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth it for the prestige.
Okay. Why hack into Parallax?
see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government.
I mean, that is usually how hackers work. They just like to do shit just because they can. So which was it? Kid Genius or Malicious Criminal?
I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in. I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow. Mostly.
Mostly.
Oh, who am I kidding? Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave.
Okay. So what's the deal with that accent? Are you from the South?
Raleigh, North Carolina, dog.
Raleigh, North Kakalaka, y'all.
Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but folks like the way the sun goes down. Still, this ain't a bad town for a southern gal. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet.
A third one? Jesus. So how do you know Hayden?
Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips. It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy.
And Bozy.
I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
Okay. So what was Hayden working on?
Mostly that little bot you got there. Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but Turing is all I knew about.
Okay. My computer runs on Lips OS. I didn't know ROMs did too.
Ooh, it's a powerful OS. And it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is.
Okay.
It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits. And it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files.
Can you explain it like I'm a child?
That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs within range, and they share all files the user hasn't tagged as private. It's handy in dense population areas like NeoSF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yuck.
Yeah. Anyway, do you know why he may have gone missing?
I don't rightly know.
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me, based on his recent behavior.
Well, let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, ooh, that might have changed things. It ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence. I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with them, but he would just get fired, maybe even sued. I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything.
Okay. Well, before I get into what we're supposed to do, let's ask why the woman was giving me such a hard time.
Oh, don't you worry about Jess, none.
Jess is her name, huh?
She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us. She's had to deal with an awful lot of pricks. 'Cause, well...
Hybrid? People are assholes? Because she's a jerk? Because she's a hybrid?
Well, that ain't the most delicate way of putting it, but it makes things tough, you know? Nah, I'd leave her alone if I were you.
Okay.
She's sharp enough on her own, but she's got friends in low places.
I got friends
only a
in
favor
low
for free.
places, and I
I'm
got
sure I
a
won't
cat
waste
friend
one
who
on
scratch
pulling your
all
foot
the
out your own rear end.
faces. Sorry. Shows you a favor of 3, but I ain't sure she want to waste pulling your foot out of your own rear. Okay, okay. So how do we find Hayden? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I'm not real sure, huh? would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place.
Could be helpful.
I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself.
Well, okay then.
Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me?
Data cache?
We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished. If Parallax is involved, there's probably something we're not seeing yet. Best to get all the clues we can find.
All right. Back to getting clues.
The data cache would be the best place to start.
Data cache. I'll come back when I have the data cache.
Good luck. Turin, you keep out of trouble.
Okay, so we have our next thing we need to do, which is go back to Hayden's apartment and get some data cache. But I want to talk to everybody here. Because why not? We got to meet all the people. Let's talk to the Rad Dancer. What's up, dog? They're really into dancing right now. Hey, what's up? Having a good time? Yeah? Don't feel down. Let that music hit you, bro. Alright, Rad Dancer. I kind of want to see what this is. Dancers on the floor. Look at the dancers on the floor. Dancers, dancers on the floor. Party never stops at Stardust. Open 24 hours a day. Okay, let's talk to this dancer real quick. They look really hyped. All right, that's dancing. Wow, that's it? Okay, can we dance with them? You work your way into the crowd and show off some of your best dance moves for a while. That was fun. Okay. Fun. Oh shit, we got an arcade over in the corner. Mega Phobiter? Let's look at it. It's an arcade cabinet. Mega Phobiter. Only the most ghost shootingest, ghoul blastingest fun you'll have this side of the bay. Can we play? Scan your ID to play Mega Phobiter. Maybe it's a bit too scary. Oh shit, hella scary. I'm scared, guys. Begin dream. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm supposed to just shoot what I see, I guess. I'm guessing if you're not quick, you lose health. My score's going up. I'm assuming I'm doing this right. Killing it so far. Get fucked, Ghost. I'm assuming we're doing a good job. I really don't know. We're doing a good job? I have no idea. Did I fail?
Hooray! You survived!
Oh, I survived. Okay.
Those ghosts will think twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
Cool. I guess that was fun. Anyway, what's up, Arcade Punk? This punk doesn't look too into what they're playing. Should we talk to him then? Hey, we checked out Mega Phobiter. Heard the machine was donated to Stardust recently, but it's been having problems since it got here. Hey, something doesn't seem right once you get to the boss, you know? Okay. Hands off the joystick, Bazaar. This is a barrier between the arcade and the VIP section. Apparently, they're being isolated far away from the bar. Dance floor and video games makes you important somehow. It makes you a VIP. A very importante douchebag. Huh. It doesn't make me wonder if there's a reason for this situation, but maybe we'll have to come back and play that later. Maybe there will be a purpose for it later. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm done here. Let's get the fuck out. You had to leave your drink behind. Sad. So sad. Alright, y'all. Back to Hayden's apartment we go!
Halt, citizen.
What?
This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department.
But
as part of
why?
an ongoing investigation.
But why? Who called you?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
That's my friend's place. Is everything okay?
I'm sorry, citizen, but but I cannot give comment on any currently ongoing investigations. If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible. They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen.
Citizen. Listen, I need to get in there, bro.
That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo SFPD personnel may enter. I am required by law to inform you that I am set at level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate.
Level 2 guard mode.
I apologize, but I must ask you to move along. Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found to be doing so.
Okay.
We should go ahead and get moving.
Okay.
Oh, drat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control. I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move faster. Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
The fire escape, y'all. Maybe we should just let the police take over. I do have a contact inside the Neo. We do?
Who would that be?
I have no idea.
I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history.
Lexi, she's kind of new to this jurisdiction, but she'll talk to me.
Give me a moment.
Who is Lexi? I don't know yet, but apparently that's someone we know.
Oh, I see now.
I see.
Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister.
Uh-huh.
I must have missed that link in your history somehow.
Damn right you missed it.
You have a very poor net presence.
Bitch, please.
It makes anticipating your needs more difficult.
Sorry?
It's okay. We'll work on it.
It's okay.
Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak.
Oh yeah? Her profile suggests this?
A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now.
Cool. She here?
Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance.
Okay. Police station then? That would be Detective Rivers touring.
Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers?
Yes. It's definitely what I would recommend if you want to keep all your teeth, yeah.
Done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we?
No fox paws, please.
Now lead the way.
Going to the Popo station to go talk to my girl Lexi. Never met her before, but we're gonna meet her now and see what she's about, yo. The Neo San Francisco police station for the Richmond district. It has all the charm of, well, any other old police department. Okay. Well, dense. Look at them. This station has seen better days. Map showing police activity in Neo Francisco. I keep calling him Francisco. Thanks, Big Hero 6. Pile of forms. Work is really piling up over there. Whose unfortunate job is it to organize all of that? I don't know, man, but I know that's a lot of work for one man to do now. Beat goes fucking hard, y'all. This old looking desk has a ton of paperwork on it. Gonna look and use the desk. Yo, you technically already have a desk job, so what the fuck are you doing with that, slob? According to this, things are looking okay. Alright, well, looks like last thing we need to do is talk to the ROM. Hello. And An Ed 64 police unit attends the front desk. Maybe touching the front desk attendant isn't a good idea. Maybe. But you never know.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen.
Thank you. Thank you.
How may I be of assistance today?
Well, I'm looking for Detective Lexi Rivers. Tell her it's Funky G.
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers.
This is clearly a different robot. I'm pretty sure it's a different number. If it's not a different number, then it's definitely got a different voice.
Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the moment, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way.
Oh, cool. Where's she at?
You can find her by the Carousel Building in Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to exert care.
Okay. Golden Gate Park is where we're
She's
going
working an
next.
investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's cool. My friend's apartment is being cordoned off. Can you tell me why? Is there anything you can do? Let's start at the top.
I apologize, citizen, but I am not authorized to comment on ongoing investigations. I will pass your concerns on to the detective in charge.
Better.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Is there anything else that you can tell me that's newsworthy?
I am not authorized to comment on any ongoing investigations, but the protests outside Genus are a hot human interest topic. Perhaps you could look around there.
Perhaps. Okay.
Feel free to note the assistance of the Neo San Francisco Police Department in your article.
Sure.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you.
Have a good day, citizen.
You too, Robot Rom Man. Time to head back to the motherfucking... Oh, not to head back to, but let's go to GG Park. GG, baby. Golden Gate. Okay, I see a couple of bots and a couple of peeps. There's a tree.
Eucalyptus globulus, the Tasmanian blue gum.
Eucalyptus globulus. What a name. You know a lot about plants, huh?
It's one of my favorite trees. The clean lines of the leaves and mottled patterns of the bark are interesting.
Are interesting. So very interesting.
Quite fun to paint, and it's a rather useful tree too.
Useful how?
The oil in its leaves can be used as a medical antiseptic or analgesic, boiled into tea, or used as flavoring in foods.
Okay.
Even used as a fragrance for soaps. Many of the trees in this park are excellent specimens of the species. It's one of the only topics I've permanently committed to my personal memory.
That's it? Okay. I thought you painted abstract art.
Oh, I do. However,
I can't believe we're talking
originally
about the fucking
started by
tree.
painting landscapes. My interest
Oy
in the
vey.
arts began through Bob Ross's work.
Bob
He
Ross,
focused
my
on
boy.
landscapes. It wasn't until recently that I moved on to other forms of composition.
Bob Ross?
Yes, have you heard of him?
Yes.
During my initial stages of mental growth, Hayden limited my media access to mostly only educational programs.
Okay.
I had almost a century of public access television to review, and I stumbled upon Mr. Ross's excellent show, The Joy of Painting.
Hell yeah. This game has a lot of fan service in it, I can already tell.
Oil painting technique, and I started to paint along with the episodes.
Cool.
I also find his philosophical views compelling. He often used anecdotal stories from his life to illustrate his opinions.
What a nice guy.
I respect the man quite deeply. I've committed all 403 episodes of the series to my personal memory.
403 episodes? I didn't know he did that many. God damn. Personal memory?
Ah, yes. I don't actually store most information on my local memory. It's actually rather limited, and I have to be a bit choosy about what I keep.
Bob Ross it is.
So most of the information I utilize, I just pull off the mesh net when needed.
That's what the internet's for, baby.
It's like relearning things over and over again. I'm sure you would find it tedious, but I enjoy making sure my reference tables are up to date in my spare clock cycles.
Fair enough.
I mostly store things locally if they are of some critical importance to me, like information pertaining to personal memories or knowledge that would be helpful if I found myself disconnected from the net.
Fair enough. And eucalyptus trees make the cut, apparently?
Well, as I said, I keep things pertaining to my personal memory. It may seem insignificant, but without the information about Eucalyptus globulus, I'd lack critical details about my painting history and the local area, both of which I find important to my emotional development. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to know what's important and what isn't, but I fear losing parts of myself. So, Eucalyptus globulus stays.
Okay. You're cute. That's the only option I have? Fuck off.
Of course I'm cute. The basic ROM form factor is designed to place us firmly outside of the uncanny valley.
Okay.
I can't imagine adoption rates for the technology would have been very high otherwise.
Okay. Thank you for the information, Turing.
Of course. Enough about the happy little trees.
Yes, please.
Have to excuse me for chattering on like that.
I will
We'll
never.
have plenty of time to discuss things once we found Hayden.
Sure. That was a long conversation about trees just because I looked at the tree. Jesus.
Originally built by the Herschel Spillman Company in 1914, this carousel is still one of the outstanding attractions near the children's playground.
Okay. Cool. Water ROM? This is a public park ROM. It roams its designated area to offer water and directions to tourists. It also takes donations. Cool. Talk to him?
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
Sure. I'll take some.
Sure thing. Please wait.
Peeing, please wait.
Okay, here you go.
Yo, we got water.
Water levels, okay. Would you care to donate some credits to the...
Raw Recycling for Greener Earth Foundation.
Raw recycling for greener Earth Foundation. No, I'm good.
All right. Please have a nice day.
Okay. I don't know if I should have donated, but whatever. Fuck it, you know? Touch him.
Hello, I'm Alfie,
No, thanks. I already got some.
All right.
Alright. Let's talk to the casually dressed fellow, or at least look at him first. Looks like he's talking to a photo of his ROM. Hey, could you take a photo of me and my adorably precious ROM? Casually dressed fellow. Thanks! You're welcome. This is a park ROM. This isn't park ROM, it's mine! Okay. Sharply dressed woman.
Do you think I'd look nice in that hat?
No. Not really. You probably just look ridiculous. Wouldn't hurt to try. I'll take you shopping sometime.
What?
Yeah, you'd look ridiculous. You heard me. You'd be lucky to find one big enough to fit your giant head.
Well, I won't bring it up again.
Damn. Well, I don't know if I should feel bad, but he's a robot, so he has no real feelings. Talk to her. Having a lot of mixed feelings about this whole wearing a hat on a breezy day thing. Okay. Snack stand. Small snack stand in the middle of the park. The coffee there is usually pretty great, or actually pretty great. Why spend credits on great yet expensive coffee when there's a park ROM giving out free water? I already got it. We're good. Oh. We got people. Froyo stand. Oh, the Froyo stand. We read about that. Remember when we read about that in the paper? A broken beat up Froyo stand. You read about it in the newspaper. There you go. Froyo stand wasn't activated by voice. Sad. You can't get Froyo today. The entire stand was destroyed. Double sad. Froyo stand owner. Very distraught owner of the very destroyed Froyo stand.
Can't you see I'm busy here?
He's busy being sad. Alright, so we can't talk to him. Fine. Water pump. This pump controls the flow of water to the park ROM. It's currently on and pumping strong.
If you want water, I'm sure that public park ROM we saw on our way in can help.
Well, I already got some water, so we're good. So here's Lexi. We found her, but let's talk to the NSPFPD ROM first. Or look at it anyways. One of the NSPPs find his ROM on assignment in the park. Never mind. Sharon Art Studio?
This is the Sharon Art Studio, established in 1968. It is Neo SF's largest public art studio with classes and workshops for all ages.
Cool. Glad we learned. Enter it. No time for our classes. There's a mystery to be solved. Alright, you right. Lexi, what up, girl? How you doing? That's Detective Lexi Rivers. You met her through your sister a while back, but you haven't seen her in some time until today. Touch her. It's probably not a good idea to push Lexi around. Alright, fine. Talk to her.
Hey there. Long time.
What up with it?
Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay?
Okay.
I swear you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have to file over a damn wrecked Froyo stand.
For sure.
By the way, how's your sister doing?
I don't know. Haven't talked to her. She's fine. What's with the Froyo stand?
I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy, what is the secret of your power?
Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a Froyo stand has to do with it.
Me neither.
I guess it's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism.
Quit screwing around!
But the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes, always take it serial.
It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything.
It's not like it.
If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would have transferred.
So what's the problem with you?
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick.
All the things. Why did you move anyway?
I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some
The money
bigger
was
cases.
right. That's always the reason. But when you go to the Bay Area, you realize things are too expensive. It ain't really worth it. You're better off making less in a cheaper place.
Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends. So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got.
Funky G.
It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap.
Gotta be.
Hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy.
Sure.
So, fill me in. What's going on?
Old friend of mine, Hayden, has gone missing.
Oh, shoot, that's no good. How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things are precisely that serious.
Okay.
I am Hayden's personal ROM, and I was witness to the kidnapping. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're going to track him down.
Damn. All right then, I'll do what I can to open up an investigation. I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
Well, I was hoping we could keep this off the books.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure anything official goes nowhere.
Oh, Oh, sorry. I thought I clicked through it
You
already.
yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD ROM. That's why we came to you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We were hoping you would be empathetic to our cause.
Please help me.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs. I guess it makes sense that Parallax employees get the shiniest new toys, huh? I'll see what's going on in the department.
Thanks, I guess?
I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously.
And I just... Sorry if this is happening on the microphone, but fucking somebody using a leaf blower or something outside. So it's kind of loud out there. Sorry if that... Or maybe it's a chainsaw, I'm not sure. It's far enough away to where it's not ridiculously loud, but if you hear it in the background, my bad. And honestly, I don't know how much longer I'm going to go here anyways. I'm already creeping up on 2 hours here, but let's keep going for a little bit longer.
They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. Hopefully it's unrelated. I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out.
Okay.
Promise.
Okay. She's easing my mind, so that's good. Can you escort us into the apartment yourself?
No way, not gonna happen.
Why not?
If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence.
Come
cover up or not. At least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right.
We can't wait a day. Hayden might not have that long.
Look, I'm taking this seriously, and so should you. If Hayden is in real danger, you bumbling after whoever took him is just gonna get you killed.
But...
I don't need that kind of crap on my conscience.
But... You're gonna put his life in danger because you don't want to stir the pot?
Damn it. You know that isn't what I meant. You don't even have proof there's dirty cops in on it, and I can't work off a hunch, not on an accusation that big. You think me feeding info to a journalist of all people isn't bad enough?
We'll have a better shot at this if you're working for both ends.
No. I'm sorry, but we're not going to do it that way. I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but
does that sound effect mean I picked the wrong answer?
With the protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a hornet's nest. Let me do my job. I don't want you to get hurt. Get a weapon of some kind and stay safe. I still care about you.
Get a weapon of some kind? I still care about you. Alright, I hear you, Lexi.
You better. I don't have a stick up my ass about regs, but I'm not going to send an untrained civilian into this alone, much less a friend. Now let's split up for a bit. I still gotta finish up this Froyo thing. I'll call you about the case later, alright?
Fine. If you're not dead.
Well, that didn't go how I'd hoped, but maybe it isn't a total loss.
Probably not.
I have another idea on how to get us both inside the apartment.
So we're still gonna go for it? What is it?
I'll need to get my hands on Detective Rivers' police identification badge.
Oof. Okay, that's... now we're getting into questionable territory.
I can just detect its outline in the fabric of her jacket pocket. I'll need to be considerably closer to pull its near-field data. We can't risk being too obvious.
Give her a hug.
I'm sure you can come up with some way for me to scan it. I have faith in you.
Some way to scan it. Touch her?
Keep your hands to yourself.
Splash water on her? Where's my water? Hello? I thought I had water.
Huh. I didn't think anyone actually bought this brand. Oh, you just reviewed them. Well, now you're busy with a new line of work, it seems. You made a good trade.
Trade for what?
I know who you are.
Okay, well I know who you are.
Is this height really correct?
Bitch, we calling short.
You know you should keep your ID in a magnet and RFID blocking wallet when not in use, right?
sure.
I know who you are.
Interesting that there's 3 sets of dialogue there.
Toppings everywhere. The humanity of it.
So when I talk to her, that's what I get. All right, hold up. I want to get that water. I don't have water. ROMs do weird things when they can't follow their core commands.
Hello, I'm Alfie.
I would like some water, thank you.
Oh, you already seem to have a full glass of cool refreshing.
Some people see the glass half empty.
Okay, I already have a glass, apparently. How do I use it? Can I use it? I guess if it's only available if you like actually okay. Do I have to give the water to somebody? What if I'm missing something?
Where are you going? We still need to figure.
Yeah, okay. It won't even let me leave till I figure this out. Your photo doesn't compare to my new ROM. It's an Apollo mark for them. I don't care. I don't care. I truly don't care.
Hello, I'm Alfie.
Nah, I'm good.
All right.
The pretzel guy. Yes. Steve. He's been after this spot for years.
Gotta be the pretzel guy. Rather have a mango Hassie anyways. You deactivate the pump, stopping the water flow. If your plan involves trying to take her badge from her, it is not a very good plan. No shit.
Sales permit? Toppings every...
The humanity.
Hello, I'm Alfie.
Yeah, I'd like some water, please.
Oh, you already seem to have a...
Some people see the glass half empty.
Okay, well, what if I drink that water? Look at it. Souvenir glass, refillable Alfie pressure bot, currently holding some cool, refreshing water. Drink it. That hit the spot. You drink the water. So now I have an empty glass.
Hello, I'm Alfie.
I'll take some water, sir.
Sure thing. I'll refill that right away. Please wait. Oh. Oh, this is embarrassing. I seem to have run out of cool, refreshing water.
No.
Water levels. Not okay.
Not
Water
okay.
levels. Not okay.
Not
Water
okay.
levels. Not okay. I'll be right back.
Back. Oh shit. Wow, I didn't expect that to actually work, but there you go. Well, first of all, ID card. Swoop.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
Okay, so now what?
Let me keep that under my.
Hey!
Hey, what?
What the hell are you doing with my ID?
Oh, excuse me, Detective Rivers. I noticed it fell out of your pocket after that wayward ROM crashed into you, and I wanted to make sure it didn't get lost in the shuffle.
Carry on my wayward ROM.
Huh. Thanks. What hit me? You said it was a ROM?
Yes, it seemed to be following faulty programming of some kind. Perhaps it was the same one that damaged this vendor's cart?
Perhaps.
It headed off in that direction.
That direction?
Guess I should check it out. Not like I have any other leads on this jackpot of a case.
Jackpot.
Hey you, Froyo guy? Tag along with me in case I need you to identify the bot.
Who, me? But I've gotta attend my stand.
Your stand's fucked.
Cut the crap. It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that robot is menacing, man.
And you too. Don't think I don't know you're up to something. Keep your noses clean.
I'm up to nothing.
I'll be in touch.
Nothing.
As I was saying, let me keep it under my hat for now. I am more than just a walking search engine, you know. Dramatics aside, we should return to Hayden's apartment.
Alright, I'm down to do that right now. Again, I was already kind of considering stopping soon, but let's go back to Hayden's apartment and see what's up. I'm a little sad the arcade place isn't on here, but maybe later it will be. Alright. So what? Do we have to, like, talk to him?
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department as part of ongoing investigations.
Uh-huh.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
Whatever, dog.
This is Detective Lexi Rivers, badge number 881126. I will be entering the crime scene with my assistant to gather evidence. Please move out, but maintain the perimeter.
Of course, Detective Rivers. Good luck with your investigation.
So, are you impressed yet? Have I proven my usefulness?
Yeah, that was pretty good. You don't need to prove anything to me, Turing, but good job.
Thank you. At times I feel my inexperience may be holding us back, but I will continue to do my best to assist you.
I'll do my best.
I just wish Hayden had given me more practical training to deal with this kind of situation.
Fair enough.
Or even just being out and about in general. It can be a bit overwhelming at times.
How did that work with just Lexi's voice anyway? Can't the police spot see us?
Well, I'm not sure I'd call that seeing. The Neo SF Police Department uses a government rebuild of the old Robodyne 6300 Mark B. They're
Robodyne.
antiquated enough that I'm surprised they aren't in a museum. Their optics are a paltry 10 megapixels, and it was child's play for me to modulate my forward display into a tight beam of an image aimed directly into its lenses.
I see.
I also transmitted the credentials we got from Detective Rivers' badge earlier. I probably could have gotten away with just that, but better safe than sorry when impersonating an officer of the law.
For sure.
Frankly, I'm rather embarrassed for the ROM. The poor thing is older than your computer. But enough of that. Let's get the data cache and return to Tomcat.
Alright. Data cache. Let's go. What the
What?
What the fuck happened here?
Oh no. No. Our apartment. My home. Who could have done this? Why?
Those tags look like human revolution graffiti.
What does the human revolution want with Hayden?
That's a good question.
Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden. What if he's gone for good? What will I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst.
Yeah, get your shit together, Turing.
Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess.
I hope so.
We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
You're right. Alright, well, here's a pile of crap on the ground. Someone took the time to methodically shred the poor plant. Rip plant. Tech scum graffiti.
I think you're right about this being human revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target. I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs. I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
Part of this makes me feel like it's all some bullshit. It's like nothing, like it wasn't actually them. It's just they're just set it up to look like them. Humanity has changed rapidly in the last century. Hybridization of human genome as cybernetic augmentation has, in the human revolution's viewpoint, diluted the purity and strength of the species. Okay. Desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint. View is marred by graffiti and splintered glass. Busted TV. ROM piece has been embedded in the high-res screen.
I think the data cache is gone. We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here.
RIP.
I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction.
Perhaps.
The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken. I wonder what the human revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
Maybe they took it to delay his research. Maybe someone's framing him. No, someone's framing the human revolution. That's what I was thinking.
That's a distinct possibility. I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer.
I guess we'll find out someday.
The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could...
Oh, shit!
No!
What the fuck just happened? Hello? This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Yeah, did I just get a game over? I don't know what just happened. What happened? Hello? I guess we finished chapter 1. Welcome to chapter 2. I was wondering how much longer chapter 1 was going to be. Now we're at the hospital. What the hell happened? Did I fucking short circuit? Like, what the hell happened? Blackout. Alright. Can I go to the menu while I'm... No, I gotta finish conversations, I guess. Hold on.
Thank goodness you're finally awake.
I am.
I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized.
That would be unfortunate.
I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
Yep. I'm okay, sir. I'm okay. My head's killing me. Not so loud. Let's just go with I'm okay.
I'm fine. Whoever ambushed us clearly wasn't interested in causing either of us serious harm.
So somebody ambushed us? Ooh, okay.
After you collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us.
Oh.
It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance. When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily. Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well. Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler.
Mil-spec neuro-scrambler. Who do you think did this?
I now believe my original hypothesis to have been correct.
What was your hypothesis?
Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research.
Okay.
Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for.
Okay. And why did they attack us and just leave?
If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape.
Okay.
But the probability that they're actually after me or rather the research behind my creation, seems high.
Okay.
Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if they're after you, then why the hell would they leave you? Maybe they want you to lead them to the rest of the research?
A reasonable deduction. But if they don't yet have Hayden's research, we may still have time to rescue him before something really bad happens.
Okay. Did you see you hit us?
No, I didn't. They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment. My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROMs, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there.
Well, then they were sneaky AF, weren't they?
Oh, before I forget, here are your belongings. The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke.
Cool.
Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again.
Okay.
Here are those headphones you reviewed.
Got my headphones back. Cool.
I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published.
Cool.
And finally, here's your commemorative glass of water that you got from Alfie. Looks like it got broken. Now all we have is this broken commemorative glass.
Okay, broken glass everywhere. Maybe we should just throw the glass away.
You're right. You wouldn't want to cut yourself.
Okay, goodbye, broken glass.
Just let me know when you want to leave.
Certainly.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
Who the fuck? Hello? I don't know. And honestly, I guess we'll find out next time if I play this again. So, again, I don't really know. I mean, I'm enjoying this to an extent, but I don't know if I'm loving this game. It certainly just has that point and click, listen to the dialogue and see what happens feel to it. It's certainly unique, I'll give it that. I can't hate on the uniqueness of this game, that's for sure. But I will mention that I don't know if I'm entirely like engrossed in what's the word I'm looking for? Immersed in this story so much. Like, I am intrigued enough to know what happens, but I don't know how interested I am in like continuing this for a full playthrough on video. I don't know. This was one of those ones where I'm kind of torn because it's not bad, but it's not amazing, at least not so far. Maybe the story will end up being really cool and we'll get some cool twists and turns. But right now I'm kind of just left with a lot more questions and less intrigue than I would hope. Though I do want to see what happens. So this is one of those ones where I'm kind of going to leave it up to you guys that are maybe watching this video. Would you like me to continue this playthrough? Would you like me to just keep doing these as one-offs, and then if you want to see the rest of it, you can just play it yourself? I'm sure this game is readily available on any other... I mean, in fact, I think I had this game for free on PSN on PlayStation Plus for my PS4. I just happened to also have it on Steam for whatever reason, so that's why I'm playing it on Steam. But yeah, not a bad game. Definitely interesting. But again, not exactly piquing my interest. It doesn't have like that old nostalgic feel like the old point and clicks have, and it's not quite as witty or funny as those kind of old games either. I think that's why I'm partially not as interested. It's just that it doesn't have the witty, funny dialogue. This game hasn't really made me laugh much. It's had a few things that were funny, but not because like the dialogue was delivered funny. It was just funny pieces of like the wiener juice, like that was funny. So there's like little small tidbits of things that are funny, but nothing that I'm like just dying of laughter, or like conversational stuff that's funny. A lot of that hasn't really been that funny to me. I know they're trying with this little, Turing dude, but none of it has been that entertaining conversationally, I gotta say. Besides that, I think for now I'll just go ahead and move on to the next game on my Steam list when I do move on, unless I decide to come back to this one for whatever reason. But thank you all for watching 2064 Read Only Memories. We'll call this the demo for now. the prologue and chapter 1 demo, and hopefully you enjoyed. And if you like the game and you don't care if to see me play the rest, check it out for yourself. But if you do want to see me play the rest, let me know in the comments below, and I will strongly consider coming back to this and finishing it up. It is a shorter game. I look into the how long to beat time before I started this game and most games like this. It's only like a 10-ish hour game, so it's not like it's super long. But anyway, I'll just leave it at that. Next time, we'll either be continuing this game or you'll see me on something else. So I'll see you guys later. Peace!